We'll be demonstrating the process a certificate authority goes through in order to give a client a certificate for the website that it's trying to use. Keep in mind that this VM1 is both the CA and the client for this first part of the lab. So first, I have to create a self-signed certificate for the CA to use in order to give out any sort of certificates. After using this command, that will generate the certificate needed for the CA. Afterwards, I have to generate a private and public key for the client using this command, which will generate an RSA encrypted key, and the name of that key will be server.key, and this will be the bit length. Afterward, I have to set up a certificate signing request for the client using this command. So request a new using this key, and this is the output that it's going to give, and this is the configuration file it's going to use. Oh, and for the common name, I use this website because that's the website that the C is going to run off of and what certificate we're going to be trying to use. Afterward, I can issue a certificate for the client using this command, which will generate the certificate for the client. So it takes in the server signing request and it takes out the actual certificate and it comes out in the certificate form. And I can show that using this command right here. So this is the certificate that is going to be used for the client. And it was generated using an RSA algorithm. And I can use this command here to actually start the server. So I put in my password for the certificate, and then it should start. So if I use this command, I should have no problem at all because it's configured over this port, and I should be able to access it, no problem. But using all the other commands, since it's not really configured for any of these other domain names, it won't work because the certificate doesn't work for those. So as you can see, even though all of these direct to the same IP address, it shouldn't work because the certificate only covers only one of those. I pre-configured these and so yeah, they shouldn't work. I also copied over the certificate, which is CACRT, over to this other system that I have, which is shown in this configuration, where they're both on the same network. And it should. So I added all these certificates to the actual web browser on both machines by going to Preferences, Certificates, View Certificates, Import, and then this is the certificate that I copied over. So I can access what so the pairing works on this machine, but as the other one, it shouldn't work for any of the other pairings because have the certificate not being configured for any other sort of URL.